I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
So I've made it clear that I'm of the mind, of the opinion that Ben Affleck is the best film Batman ever. I've had spirited conversations with my good friend Lee, who's a Christian Bale guy. Now, I'm not saying that he was in the best Batman movies. I'm not saying that. Just saying I think that Ben Affleck's rendition of Batman is the best we've ever gotten on film, in my opinion. Another thing I've also said is, why do they keep making these toys? Why? This toy here, brand new from McFarlane, is the Armored Suit Batman, which is now 7 years old. 2016 when this movie came out. 2017, Batman vs. Superman. I don't know why they keep making these. The Snyderverse is dead, right? I mean, as far as I know, it's the James Gunn verse now, but whatever, we still keep getting those. The problem, of course, obviously, is as long as they keep making them, clearly I'm going to keep buying them. Now, as you may also be curious, you might be saying, Christopher, what are those boxes back there? What's in the box back there, Chris? What's in the box? My friends, I'm a value-added content creator, man. I give you more than what you ask for. Some people find that annoying because all they want is what they ask for. I can't help them because I'm always going to give you more. We will find out what's in these boxes as we deal with this McFarlane Armored Suit Batman from Batman vs. Superman. Let's take a quick look at the box. Let's see. As we can see, he is fully out here in the box, looking good. We got the Batman vs. Superman symbol, Armored Suit, Dawn of Justice. I don't know if that's the figure. I know those eyes ain't lighting up, so it could be from a scene from the movie. Nothing on this side, as far as I can tell. But let's say we cut this dude open. And here goes our Armored Suit Batman out of his box, looking pretty damn good, with all of his accessories surrounding him, including a pair of hands, a stand, which I didn't think he would need because of these big flat feet that he has, but apparently he does need them. And of course, my favorite accessory of all, the handy dandy McFarlane trading card. And of course, we have had another reveal of what's in the box. What's in the box? As you can kind of see, it must be some kind of Batman versus Superman action. But let's say we take a closer look at our Armored Suit Batman. While the Snyderverse may be dead and gone, it still lives on in our hearts, as I have these 4 newly acquired statues in the background from Storm Studios. Real quick, before we get to him, they're dated 2017, so you know, they're like 7, 8 years old, these things. Didn't want to make a whole video on them, so I just thought I'd stick them in this one. So anyway, let's take a closer look at this guy, because we kind of liking what we're seeing here with this Armored Suit Batman with his battle-damaged armor. His eyes looking, even though they aren't lit up, they do look like the paint is done as such that they are lit up. I love, even under all the armor, I really dig the face sculpt. Now maybe the belt's a little too shiny, but I'm glad that we got the belt from head to toe. The details on this guy are wonderful. cloth tattered cape with a wire. Mr. McFarlane, you did yourself right this time. And I mean this time, because there are times you didn't do right, Mr. McFarlane, but you did right this time. Even the back of Batman is looking really good under the cape. He could have skimped out under the cape. I've seen him do it before. He didn't do it this time. Yeah, I pretty much like everything about this guy. Now, when I mention skipping out, I have to bring in my McFarlane original Batfleck, or the one that I don't know when this got released, a year ago, 6 months ago, I don't know. I had to work him over because I actually did a video comparing this Fonjoy Batfleck to this guy, and this guy was lacking in every category. I mean, you know, his fins weren't painted, his toes weren't painted, the head didn't look anywhere close to Ben Affleck. He's still too thin. But with some work, we went ahead and made him a quite an acceptable figure. I don't need to do any work on this guy because he comes out of the box looking right. His fins are painted gold. The belt has enough weathering on it. There's battle scars and damage all over the place on this guy. Tattered cape. Now, you know, he's not a perfect figure. Without this stand, you know, Batman seems to have trouble standing. And he has big ass flat feet. But yeah, he seems to have a little bit of trouble standing. But, you know, this fixes that. So, you know, usually I use these for other things, but I'm going to have to use it for him. And as you are probably aware, there is a battle damaged head for this character, but of course he comes in a Walmart exclusive 2-pack with Nightmare Batman, who's also sold separately, who I believe is in transit over here. And you have to buy 2 figures in case you want the battle damaged head, when Todd could have easily just thrown it in the box for us. Of course, then this figure wouldn't have cost $22.99, it would have cost $29.99, and it would have been labeled deluxe or something or another. So we have to be happy with what we got. I was curious when I opened this guy how they compared, you know, with each other. Let's take a quick look at this statue compared to this figure. Since they're here, just take a quick look at them together. You know? And I must say, even though this statue does look really good, I think the McFarlane action figure looks better. Because you would have to tell me, one of the things I think, mainly because he's a little wider than this guy, and if you look inside the helmets, you know, his face fills out the helmet probably a little better than this guy. This guy looks a little bit like he's playing with his dad's Batman costume when you look at the face in the helmet. He doesn't have a wired cape or anything like that. And let's pull this guy's back just to see what they look like from the rear. You know, the statue is kind of killing it with the details on the rear, but of course, most of that's going to be hidden by the cape. I just can't swoop his cape over because his cape is magically wired. Yeah, but yeah, he looks really good. He is a rock solid action figure from McFarlane Corporation. Real quick, just so you can take a look at these statues, we'll take about 20 seconds just so you can look at these to see what they look like. Batman, beautiful costume. Not digging the face, but beautiful costume. Like it, love it. Batman is swole, which is why we like Ben Affleck as Batman. Superman, again, the costume is on point, but have we gotten any decent Henry Cavill faces on any action figure ever for a Superman? Is Henry Cavill so damn handsome that they can't recreate his face in any kind of acceptable form? that doesn't look like Henry Cavill. But still, very, very nice. Again, she looks great. That shield, plus the shield moves. I think I could take it off of her if I wanted to. That shield is something else. With her sword. Does it look like Gal Gadot? No. No, I don't know who that looks like. Maybe Jennifer Connelly? I don't know. But, yeah, she looks good too. But back to the star of the show. Oh, and I guess we should take a quick look at his articulation. I'm sure, there's only so much this man is going to be able to do with all of his armor. But he can strike a T. Actually, he's not too bad at all. He can double joint. Damn, actually, considering he is doing pretty good. Because I thought he would struggle a little bit with articulation, but no, he can strike a pose. His head movement is a little limited because of all of the armor, but he's got the double jointed, which just caught my gloves. He's got the double jointed, I think, if I can get him to bend, elbows. He has a nice, decent arrow crutch, goes around and around. And, when he needs to do a kung fu kick to kick some Kal-El ass, before, he says her name. I don't know why he said that name, but he said that name. Yeah, he's considering, his articulation outdid my expectations. Let's just say that. I was fully expecting him to be severely limited in articulation, and his articulation is much better than I thought it would be. Much better. I would go so far as to say it is good. Very good articulation. And here we go. Battle Armored Batman. This is an outstanding action figure. This is like one of the reasons why, in my opinion, we even bother collecting for a figure like this. True enough, I am not sure why they keep making these. Why they, Fonjoy has another one of these coming out, which I don't think I'm going to have to buy because I have this one. Whereas, yeah, this was way better than the McFarlane Batfleck. I don't see the Fonjoy Armored Batman being that much better than this figure, if better at all. I've seen pictures of it. I'll try to find them for you. It does come with a kryptonite spear, but then, so does that 2-pack that we discussed earlier. I believe that too comes with a kryptonite spear. Oh, Todd, you're killing me over here. I mean, even Mafex they're not making this. They've already made one of these, but they're making a new Batfleck Superman, which is available now. Costs like $104 at BBTS. We probably won't be buying that, even though I wouldn't mind having it. I saw it at Japan Plaza for $60. So if I do buy it, we're gonna have to get it from one of the overseas vendors. But anyway, this is an outstanding action figure. No, we didn't get him on a discount. Not much of one. We got him from GameStop. GameStop came through with this guy. He's not easy to get, but GameStop came through with this guy. And I'm a pro, so I guess I did get 5% off the $22.99, whatever that adds up to. But yeah, great looking figure. And we are glad to add him to the collection. Well done, McFarlane. Well done.